Did you know the Warriors almost traded Steph Curry? Or that their scoreboard once caught fire during a game?
Had a game called or canceled or anything due to fire.
Or that Klay Thompson himself may have helped push Jordan Poole out the door? Yeah, this team has won championships. But they've also been at the center of some of the wildest stories in NBA history. Today, we're going deep. So make sure you don't forget to subscribe. The real reason Jordan Poole got traded, sure, the punch from Draymond Green was ugly, but the real story behind Jordan Poole's exit? It might involve Klay Thompson. Reports say Klay wasn't thrilled about Poole wanting to become a full-time starter, which would have meant taking Klay's spot. Add in playoff inconsistency and a locker room that clearly had tension. And just like that, the Warriors sent Poole packing. It wasn't just strategy, it was about balance. 2. KD's fallout started with Shea Gilis Alexander. Remember that infamous KD-Draymond argument? It actually started with a turnover. Draymond pushed the ball up the floor and lost it. The guy who stole it? A young Shea Gilis Alexander playing for the Clippers. What followed was a heated clash on the bench. Draymond told KD, "We don't need you." That moment fractured the locker room, and Durant was gone the next season. 3. Steph's injury luck built a dynasty. Early in his career, Steph Curry was fragile. Constant ankle injuries kept him sidelined.
One more.
Right. Oh, me. I've seen that before, but it's been years.
But those injuries? They led in 2012 to a super team-friendly contract. 4 years, $44 million. That gave the Warriors room to build around him, bringing in key players like Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston, Andrew Bogut, Festus Ezeli, and Leandro Barbosa. By the time Steph finally signed a max deal, he was already a 2-time MVP and NBA champion. His weak ankles built a dynasty. 4th, Hallebertton wanted to be a Warrior. But got passed over in 2020, Tyrese Hallebertton dreamed of joining the Warriors. The fit made perfect sense. But Golden State passed. They had guard depth and needed a big. So they picked James Wiseman at number 2. Hallebertton? He slipped to number 12 and landed in Sacramento. He's now an all-star.
I mean, there are a lot of teams I wanted to go to. I like Golden State a lot. That was like dream. But I knew they probably wouldn't pick me at 2. My workout with them, I probably missed like 5 shots. I was like, I'm giving you my best possible interview here. You know what I mean? And I was like, they're still probably not going to pick me.
The Warriors are still wondering, what if? 5. Anthony Edwards bombed, then bounced back. Before the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards worked out for the Warriors, and he flopped. No energy, no intensity. Steve Kerr later said he just wasn't into it. But in a second workout, Edwards crushed it. Kerr said the team was ready to draft him, but Minnesota took him first. If not for the Wolves, Ant-Man would have been a Warrior. 6. Steph Curry was almost traded. In 2011, Steph Curry was injury-prone and unproven. The Warriors nearly traded him to Milwaukee for Andrew Bogut, but the Bucks passed because of Curry's ankles. They took Monta Ellis instead. Ironically, Bogut ended up in Golden State anyway. That trade never happened, and the dynasty was born. 7. Curry was crushed by Mark Jackson's firing. When the Warriors fired Mark Jackson in 2014, Steph was devastated. Jackson believed in him, gave him the green light. Curry said, "I had his back. I didn't want him to go." But ownership didn't see eye to eye with Jackson, so they brought in Steve Kerr. Curry didn't like it at first, but it led to 5 finals and 4 titles. 8. Kerr benched. 2 All-Stars, and changed everything. Steve Kerr made a bold move in his first season. He benched Andre Iguodala and David Lee. Iggy embraced a 6th-man role, while Harrison Barnes improved as a starter. Lee? He got injured. And his backup, Draymond Green, played so well he never gave the job back. That move, it changed the Warriors' identity forever. 9. Contact lenses changed. Steph Curry's career in 2019, Steph revealed he had been playing with blurry vision for years.
I have blurry vision.
The diagnosis? Keratoconus, a degenerative eye condition. Once he got contact lenses, Curry said, "It's like the world opened up."
When you go have that experience and you see what the world's like with 20/20 vision, it's pretty crazy. But
his shooting, already elite, became absurd. 10. The Warriors think like a startup. Yep, the Warriors don't just play ball, they've launched Golden State Entertainment, a media and content company that produces documentaries, music, and original storytelling. Not a traditional VC fund, but with owners like Joe Lacob, a former Silicon Valley venture capitalist. They operate like a startup. Strategic tech partnerships, bold investments, and a brand that moves beyond the court. Basketball, still the core. But business? That's part of the game too. 11. Wilt Chamberlain scored 100, but not in the Bay. Yep, the Warriors own the most unbreakable record in NBA history. 100 points in a single game. But here's the twist. It wasn't in Oakland, not even in San Francisco. Wilt Chamberlain scored his legendary 100-point game in Hershey, Pennsylvania, playing for the Philadelphia Warriors. There was no TV broadcast, just one grainy photo and a box score. And fewer than 5,000 fans saw it live. It's the most iconic stat line ever. And most people didn't even watch it happen. 12. They almost moved to San Diego. In the 1970s, even with talent on the roster, the Warriors struggled to draw crowds. Ownership seriously considered moving the team to San Diego. Luckily, it never happened. Imagine that. No Golden State, no Bay Area dynasty. 13. Their 2010 sale was called too expensive. When Joe Lacob and Peter Guber bought the team for $450 million in 2010, people thought they were crazy. Today, the Warriors are worth over $9.4 billion. That's not just a return, that's a masterclass. 14. Their owner was booed by fans. In 2012, during a ceremony for Chris Mullin, owner Joe Lacob got booed off the court. Why? Because he traded fan favorite Monta Ellis. But that deal brought in Andrew Bogut, which helped build the core of a championship team. The fans hated it until it worked. 15. Their scoreboard caught fire during a game. In a 1997 preseason game held in San Jose, the Warriors' scoreboard literally caught fire. Smoke filled the arena. The game was delayed, and fans were evacuated. No one got hurt, but it's easily one of the strangest nights in team history. 16. They once wore short-sleeved jerseys in the playoffs. In 2014, the Warriors made a fashion statement, and not everyone loved it. They became the first NBA team to wear short-sleeved jerseys in a playoff game. Yup, sleeves, like a rec league tee. Some fans thought they were cool. Others said they looked like workout shirts from the mall. Even players complained about how they felt during shooting. The look didn't last. But the Warriors, they made NBA uniform history. 17. The Warriors almost drafted. Kobe back in 1996, the Warriors had the 11th pick. They were seriously eyeing a high school phenom named Kobe Bryant. The front office was intrigued, but owner Chris Cohan didn't want to take a risk on a teenager. So they picked Todd Fuller. Kobe went 13th. Fuller lasted 5 seasons. And the Warriors, they missed out on one of the greatest ever. 18. The Warriors once tried to trade for Giannis. Before Giannis Antetokounmpo became the Greek Freak, the Warriors were interested. In 2013, Golden State tried to trade up in the draft to grab him. They saw the upside early. Length, handles, flashes of brilliance. But the Bucks stayed put at pick number 15, and the Warriors didn't have a first rounder. Giannis went to Milwaukee. The Warriors went home with nothing. a near miss that could have changed everything. 19. They were almost renamed the San Francisco Warriors. Again, when the Warriors moved to the Chase Center in 2019, there was serious talk of rebranding the team name back to the San Francisco Warriors, like they were in the 60s. It made sense, new city, new arena, but fans pushed back. Golden State felt bigger, like it belonged to the whole Bay Area, so they kept it. Same name, new era. 20. The Warriors might have signed Zaza to help land KD. In 2016, the Warriors made a quiet move. They signed veteran center Zaza Pachulia to a 1-year deal. Solid role player, great screens, tough defender. But here's the interesting part. Zaza shared the same agent as Kevin Durant. And that summer, Golden State was going all in to recruit KD. Was it just a coincidence? Or a savvy chess move to sweeten the deal? No one's confirmed it. But just weeks later, Durant signed. Zaza joined the ride, and the Warriors dynasty leveled up. So there you have it, 20 facts you probably never knew about the Golden State Warriors. From near trades to fiery scoreboards, from locker room tension to billion-dollar business moves. This franchise is so much more than just titles and threes. Leave in the comments which one surprised you the most, and don't forget to subscribe.